Well, greetings, friends. Doc here. It's Friday, May 24th, 2013. And if you'll give me a few minutes of your time, I'd like to go over how you report a fraudulent listing when you see it on eBay. We're going to compare that with how you report a fraudulent listing on Autotrader.com. So just bear with me here for a minute. And this one here just popped right out of the hat real quick. With a matter of fact, it was like the fourth item I looked at. I mean, that stuck right out that sticks out like a sore thumb. Can you hear that? Can you hear it? It's saying, "I'm sucker bait. I'm sucker bait." That's what it's saying. Okay, if you don't realize that low price, I mean, that's absolutely a joke. $13,500 for that car? No way, pal. Okay. But anyway, another video blogger on YouTube, it's eBay is a joke, had mentioned, actually got me into doing this because he was talking about how easy it was to report fraud on Autotrader.com. And anyway, so I decided to investigate into this, and I know eBay has a way to report fraud, but we're going to go through that in a second. But meantime, real quick, run through this 2010 Audi A5 convertible for $13,500. The usual red flag. That's the tip-off right there. I mean, that's the stinks like dead fish sucker bait line right there. $13,500. Okay. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay, you see that? You got a zero feedback seller. We'll come back to the seller in a minute. But basic advertising. Got 5 pictures here. Okay. And the picture might not even necessarily be the actual vehicle that is in question, but you can always go by this VIN number here. Okay. This WAURFAFRAA2AA or whatever. I can't read it out too good, but anyway, you get my drift. So. But anyway, we come up here and we look, it's in Fort Lauderdale, okay? So let's go to the eBay Motors Experian Auto Farce history report. And let's just take a quick tour down here. Let's go through all the fluff and the puff and all that stuff. And let's come down to the vehicle details, okay? You can see this vehicle on 5/14/2013 was just sold, was just titled, okay? 424, it was sold at auction. Very possibly, yeah, very possibly this could have been a lease car that was turned in, okay? But obviously, it's not in Fort Lauderdale, and that don't look like Fort Lauderdale to me either. But anyway, running down the VIN number, I come up with this listing for the car, and obviously you can see that's a different picture. But come down through here, go through all this. This VIN number here matches. Come back here. Where'd they hide it? They hid it on me. Back to the vehicle listing. That matches this VIN number right here. Okay, 71 ending in 2714. 2714. Okay, so that's actually the car that was for sale on some dealer's lot. It's probably already sold. I mean, it's hard to say, but that's a listing that came up on Google when I ran the VIN. Okay. Then if we go over here to NADA Market Guides, and I ran this as a base model 4-cylinder, just the absolute bottom of the line Audi A5 convertible that they have. Okay, clean retail. 29.2, clean trade-in 26,075, average trade-in 24,650, and rougher than a Cobb trade-in, beat all the shit value 22.9. So if you're coming over here and you see this and you say, "Wow, 13.5, I want to buy that," you get in here and you either bid on it or you contact the seller. They're going to try to pull some kind of scam on you with either VPP or deposit scam, or they're going to pull some kind of scam on you, okay? But that's just the way it works. And that's just how That's how this sucker bait, that's how these scammers operate. This is sucker bait, sucker bait. You hear it? Sucker bait, sucker bait, sucker bait. So don't be a fool. Don't contact the guy. When you see something like this, just click back and go somewhere else, all right? But anyway, so let's get down to the reporting a fraudulent item. And first thing we'll do is we'll come over here to Autotrader.com. Now this is just a listing that I pulled out of the hat. It's obviously not a fraud, but it was just a quick listing that I pulled up in my search. See here, right up the very top of the listing, suspect fraud reported. You click that, and a little pop-up box comes up, okay? And you select the, you know, whatever the, I was scammed, overpriced, underpriced, requesting deposit, inappropriate content, other. And you type in a description. This is a PHYSHI, phishing, SCAM. Okay? Look at me, I can't even spell worth of crap. Thank God for spell check, right? Anyway, and all you can do is you click that submit button. Now, I don't want to click that because I don't want to report some guy's car. I'm just doing this as an example of how AutoTrader tries to protect their buyers. Okay, they're going to make it real easy to report that. If somebody thinks it's a scam, they can submit it, and they'll have somebody look it over. Okay, so now let's go back here to our eBay. Let's go to our Audi. Now, you know, we got to go all the way down. To find the fraud link, we got to go all the way down to the very, very bottom of the page. Very way, report this item. Okay, so that's the fraud link. So we click on that, and voila! Look at this. We got to sign into eBay to report this as a fraudulent listing. Well, you know, what if I don't have an eBay account? You know, I'm just here looking for a car. I can see it's a scam. I want to report it. Well, no, I'd have to register. Well, you know what? I'm not going to register on eBay to report a scam. And what this all boils down to is, you know, you've got to have staffers. You've got to have human beings that are actually going to review a suspected fraudulent listing when somebody reports it. So it's in my personal opinion that eBay is making it hard to report the fraudulent listing because you got to be a member. You see how easy it was with AutoTrader to report a scam, you know, and boom, I guarantee you, AutoTrader's got the staff. I mean, they are a professional automobile for sale website. You know, they are the number one. Actually, I think Cars.com nipping right on their heels. But anyway, one last thing before we go. Let's look at our seller here, okay? 01 Woods 01. Let's look at that seller real quick. See here, May 23rd, 2013. Okay, so this guy just registered on eBay yesterday. So, you know, who knows who that is? Let's see if he's got anything else up for sale here real quick. Nope, it's only got the one car. But anyway, you see how that is. He's got that 13.5 right there, and I'm gonna have to bookmark this listing and have to check and see what's going on with follow the scammer and see what's going on. But anyway, just so you know, be very careful out there when you're looking for a car. You see this, you just got to remember, Doc says this is sucker bait, okay? If you contact this guy, they're going to reel you in. These scammers are pros at what they do, steal people's money. And if you think there's a 2010 Audi A5 convertible in beautiful condition for $13.5, well, you know, maybe you are just a sucker and you deserve to lose your money. And I hate to say that, but if people would not be suckers and fall for this, these scammers would have been out of business years ago, and they wouldn't continue to do this. But obviously, there's people out there that are willing to fall for this and send a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 deposit, or you know what have you. So anyway, that's it for today, folks. Just want to wish everybody be safe, be secure. Keep your money in the bank until you've had the vehicle inspected and you're positive it's a legitimate deal and the vehicle is as described before you send the money. Take care.